capable of driving some sort of craft in space.
Like most inventors, Sandy Kane has paid a high price for his brainpower. He cut himself off from his family.
Well, I got so carried away with the thing that I just couldn't help myself. Looking back on it, I don't know how I really was able to subject my family to such sacrifice and hardship.
When I was courting, we used to go to the library when we went out. My dad and my boyfriend, they always went to the dancing, the pictures, but Sandy always spent most of the time reading up books on science fiction.
I caught wind.
Bravo to Echo. I hope you're reading me, Echo. But the Fleisenhauer needs to get in close to that volcano to pick up sensor readings. Problem is, there's a whole bunch of lava blocking the way.
Roger that. A few rounds with the lava rock buster ought to blast that obstruction. I'll clear you a path so the Fleisenhauer can complete its approach.
Sounds like a plan. Get the lava rock buster ASAP. Oh, and steer clear of those flaming fireballs.
I got the blaster.
Roger that. Now start making pebbles out of those boulders. That volcano is spitting fire and aiming for the Fleisenhauer.
Oh yeah! Welcome to Boomtown. Bingo! Bullseye! Got it! Bullseye! Bingo! Gotcha! Ouch! Oh yeah! Yes! Oh yeah! Echo here. Mission update. I am en route to retrieve the magnet I need to pick up the sensors.
Roger that, Echo. Target located in the village. Repeat, magnet is in the village.
You're coming for a little trip with me.
Okay, Echo. You need to collect and launch the sensors. Use the magnet to grab them.
Aw, come on. With my magnetic personality, those sensors will be coming to me.
Good show, Echo. Now hurry up and launch the next sensors. That volcano is belching more than bad brake fluid.
The sensor is in my possession.
Way to go, Flyboy. Now, launch the next one and get out of that firestorm. Focus, Echo. Fire off those sensors. Look around the volcano. There are colored flares to guide you. Nice work, Bubba. Keep launching those sensors so we can get away from this lava lamp.
Gotcha. You're coming with me, my analytic buddy. Bravo, come in, Bravo. The bullseye is front and center. I repeat, the bullseye is front and center.
Roger, Rudolph. Now just follow control and bring her in nice and steady.
Thanks, buddy. That volcano sure roasted my rudder. See you on deck.
I guess you could say there's nothing simple about...
Those are some pretty amazing stories, Skipper. I think I understand what you mean now. Even the simplest challenges can help folks out in some pretty incredible way.
It's like you said, a plane can only fly as high as his team spirit.
You got that right, son.
But sir, how did you get such precise intel on all those missions?
Yeah, you weren't even there for some of them.
Well, looks like I got a few more tales to tell you boys. Maybe this'll clear things up.
You ruined air racing for us real racers, farm boy. Since I'm such a swell guy, I'll return the favor by ruining your town. First, I'll rip through all the billboards with Dusty's fertilizing face on them. Cat, you just got ripped! tighten the propeller. Oh, I'm so sorry I shattered your billboard, Dusty. I thought it was you. Stop it! That's what it feels like to be touched by greatness, Crop Hopper. There's only one face with billboard-worthy awesomeness. And it ain't crop floppers. Yeah, you just got ripped! The only one left smiling today is the Green Tornado. What? No billboards left? I consider your face erased, Clod Hopper. I think I'll go for the 2-for-1 deal. I'll take out the water towers and block up the river with rubble. No water means no harvest. Gotta grab the vortex cannon to knock over these towers. Oh yeah, this baby will huff and puff and blow those towers down. Bullseye! Timber! Gotcha! The Green Tornado strikes again. Ha ha! Yeah! I want to do that again. Where's the next piece of rubbish? Ow! Boom! The Green Tornado strikes again. There! Now that the river's filled with debris, it'll have to be cleaned up. That sounds like a job fit for a farm boy. Now to target Prop Wash Junction's pride and joy, its cornfields. By going full throttle through those crops, I'll turn them into chopped salad. Watch it! What? No fair! Caught in the riptide! Whoo! Look at that corn fly! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which of those fields is about to go? Cracking corn and I don't care. No, wait. I think it's hilarious. Once I rip up those cornfields, boom, I'm out of this one-tractor town. Oh, God. That's the last cornfield. Hopefully that'll teach Dust Bucket or any other backwoods wannabe racer what happens when you try to fly out of your league.
Ripslinger flew off, leaving nothing but a debris field of corn crops, billboard scraps, and a dammed-up river.
What? That's it? Ripslinger got away, scot-free.
rally champion crop hopper turns graffiti vandal. Negative, that...
Time to show the world that crop dusters don't belong on the racing circuit. With a little orange paint, I'll look like Dusty, and everyone will blame him for the damage I do. No fair! Gotcha. Just a few more canisters. This paint job has to be spot on if I want my plan to work. Got one. But I think I need more paint. My disguise isn't perfect. This plan is gonna go down in flames. Gotcha. Just a few more canisters. This paint job has to be spot on if I want my plan to work. Bingo! That should do it. Now to find myself a hideout to get painted. That warehouse I saw earlier should do the trick. Genius in my plan is that I look like Dusty. It's also the worst work. Let's see if you're still the wings around the globe poster plane once they see you tagging your mug everywhere, crop hopper. I just gotta get the paint sprayer. Slick, I mean, Dusty. Bullseye! Yes! Look at me! That's right! I'm your favorite farm boy wannabe racer, Dusty! Yes! Boom! Stop it! Yes! Yes! Now it's just a matter of taking a few incriminating pictures and sending them to the right places. Let's see if Crop Hopper's still the media darling when they get a hold of these snapshots. Got it! It's only a matter of time now, farm boy. Hey! No fair! take a few snapshots, and then I'm out of here. Watch it! Done. Now I got all the proof I need. Better get out of here before the authorities fly by.
Ripslinger sent the pictures to the tabloids, which jumped on the story immediately. Once more, he'd caused a lot of trouble for Dusty.
Rally champ.
Time to show the world that crop dusters don't belong on the racing circuit. With a little orange paint, I'll look like Dusty, and everyone will blame him for the damage I do. Gotcha. Just a few more canisters. This paint job has to be spot on if I want my plan to work. Got one. But I think I need more paint. My disguise isn't perfect. This plan is gonna go down in flames. Gotcha. Just a few more canisters. This paint job has to be spot on if I want my plan to work. Bingo! That should do it. Now to find myself a hideout to get painted. That warehouse I saw earlier should do the trick. Genius in my plan is that I look like Dusty. It's also the worst part. Let's see if you're still the wings around the globe poster playing once they see you tagging your mug everywhere, crop hopper. I just gotta get the paint sprayer. You're not with me, you're all against me. Good luck racing without a course. I'm gonna smash every checkpoint. Pow! Broken, beaten, and scattered to the wind. Checkpoint's in sight. Time for a full throttle boom and bust. Oh, that's gotta hurt. checkpoints are no match for my new super plow. One more checkpoint ripped. Oh, that's gotta hurt. No checkpoints, no racing. Checkpoints in sight. Time for a full throttle boom and bust. Oh yeah! Smash! Boom goes the checkpoint! Smash this and no one will fix it. Gotta trash this course fast before those half-engine officials roll in. Yes! That's the last one. Better hurry and get out of here before somebody sees me.
Ripslinger flew away scot-free.
Sir, you gotta tell us. When did Ripslinger get what was coming to him?
I'll get there, Echo. Maybe even next time.
Sir, do I know that plane? It looks like Dusty.
But something seems a bit off.
Nothing gets past you boys. You're right. That's not Dusty. It's Ripslinger.
What was that bully up to? And why was he flying under fog?
At the end of this run, every racer will think Dusty belongs in the dirt back on his farm.
Ripslinger disguised himself as our pal with the intention of racing dirty. He wanted to turn the other professional racers against Dusty.
Yes! I, Dusty Crop Hopper, have seen trash cans fly better than that. Once this race is over, they're gonna be calling Dusty the Red Paint Baron and screaming for his permanent retirement. Bullseye! Tell the ground that Dusty sent you. I, Dusty Crop Hopper, have seen trash cans fly better than that. Yes! Boom! Gotcha! Yes! On the ground that Dusty sent ya! Who's gonna be Dusty's next victim? Him? Her? How I choose. I'll spray them all! I'm enjoying being Dusty way too much. this race is over. Another victory for Rip Slinger! I mean, Dusty Crop Hopper.
Ripslinger fled the scene.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but this is too much. Why didn't anyone stop him?
Yeah, and how did you get all that intel on Rip? How did you know all of this?
Okay, here's what happened.
That Ripslinger really boils my oil. I can't believe nobody stopped him.
Not only did he spoil a race, which is unacceptable behavior, but he permanently wrecked an entire course.
You're right. But here's the part I left out earlier.
I can't believe I just keep pulling these out. I am pure genius.
This is Race Official Headquarters requesting a rendezvous with Ripslinger. Please reroute and return.
They must miss my beautiful mug.
Ripslinger, you are hereby suspended from the next Wings Around the Globe rally until further notice for conduct unbecoming of a racer.
What? It was that amateur, farm boy, crop hopper. You have no proof!
Yes, we do. The course is set up for a televised race. There are cameras everywhere. What do you have to say for yourself?
Ah. Whoops.
In some ironic way, Ripslinger's plan succeeded. The plane that wasn't worthy of being a pro wasn't allowed to compete in the next race.